Practical Tips for Keto Success, Introduction, Keto. The word and the diet behind it have never been more popular with the health and wellness community, and there's good reason for that. With consistent results in improved health and several studies backing safety and effectiveness for fat loss, muscle gain, and disease prevention, many of you are considering going high-fat, low-carb. However, as excited as you might be, those initial days and weeks can be challenging. There are so many changes to your diet and lifestyle, you probably do it alone. However, armed with a good head full of knowledge and a handful of physical tools, you can nail keto from the get-go and have a happier, healthier life. That's why we've compiled a list of top tips to help you transition from sugar burning to fat burning smoother and more effectively. Once you start concretely, this will be your portable guide to successful fat loss and life maintenance. We're all here to give you the best showing on the first day, but it's up to you to make the most tools. We know you've got this. This guide will give you practical tips from paleo, vegan, and gluten-free athletes for going keto. Tips are categorized into the subheadings of electrolytes, hydrating with quality water, electrolyte powder or greens powder, add more mineral food pairings, dietary fiber regulation, or sleep. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. A whole community of keto enthusiasts is ready to support you every step of the way. Experiment with recipes. Part of the keto lifestyle is learning to have fun in the kitchen. You have your struggles and pitfalls. But one remarkable thing about this way of living is that it has forced many people to experiment with cooking and baking in ways they never thought they would. Experimenting with recipes on the ketogenic diet can not only make the diet more enjoyable, but also discover new favorite dishes and ingredients. Suppose you need a refresher in low-carb ingredients, communication, and baking methods. In that case, there are many places to look for inspiration. Cooking is creative, so play around. Each new ingredient or spice you incorporate will change the complexion of the finished product, meaning the variety and options of keto-compatible recipes you can have at your fingertips are endless. Now and then, you'll want to cook a special meal, and some of those meals may include dishes you shy away from daily due to being more time-consuming or ingredient-heavy. Another fun culinary idea is to cook new recipes seasonally, incorporating whatever fresh, local ingredients are to be had at farmers markets. Eating real food in season in your neighborhood is the very best way to control the source and quality of the dishes you prepare. Instead of feeling hampered by the rules of eggs, you might take that experience and share it with someone new to the keto lifestyle. This meal plan mentorship can be an empowering experience for trying new, epic ingredients and heralding one's culinary scholarship. Remember, most established traditions are rooted in steadfast innovation, or manifesting the unpredictable. So who's to say that the following unexpected combination of ingredients that truly hits a home run couldn't be your own at your subsequent dinner? Importance of variety, given how significant quantity is, discussing variety might seem a low priority. I don't believe it is. For many people, food is one of life's greatest pleasures. Not being able to enjoy your food could lead to not sticking with any diet, no matter how much you want to lose weight and reach your goal. One of the tricks to helping you stick with a diet longer is to have a wide variety of foods and plan your week so you don't get bored. Many ate poorly before changing their lives and becoming vigilant about their food. We ate the same chicken, the same vegetables, the same beef, in the same way for days, weeks, and months, and then we got bored. Variety can also increase your interest in food and make you eat more and feel more satisfied after your meal. Providing variety in color, texture, and taste could be motivational to eat healthy food rather than foods of low nutritional value that are attractive in color, texture, or taste. I would add, from a veteran dieter, that having variety can help reduce the risk of coming up with the crazy idea that you are deficient in something. By having variety, you are more likely to get a fuller slew of micronutrients, despite the inevitable gaps in your food selection. And variety is more fun. The more you learn to be a proficient cook, the more you learn to appreciate your food, prep it, show it, and present it, and yes, photograph it, the happier you will be with keto, any diet, any food. You have the odds of finding even more food you find outright delicious instead of just settling for what you've known. Choosing food becomes your hobby, especially as you release the anguish that time takes off your life. The hurry up and choose so I can eat part can make it less than fun and less than a pleasure. I hope your keto experience is happy in every way, but especially at mealtime. Resources for finding recipes. Finding new recipes can feel challenging for those new to the keto diet. Fortunately, talented individuals have written cookbooks explicitly to help ease this process. Each of these cookbooks provides a library of recipes, some of which include structured meal plans, and most offer shopping lists to help you as you begin strategizing your food shopping. In addition to cookbooks, the internet is full of keto-friendly recipe options. A simple search will result in many blogs, social media groups, and culinary websites. User comments tell you a lot about the general quality of the recipe and helpful edits others have made when they tried it. Many cooking sources also invite readers to post photos of what they made based on a recipe from the site. This can give you a glimpse into natural variations of a more flexible recipe. Smartphone applications, too, can become your best friend when looking for a recipe on the fly. Many diet programs have personalized apps designed around exchanging one recipe for another to ensure you're still within the diet's bounds. Another example of a meal searching app has made an effort to partner with restaurants nationwide to provide keto-compatible meals while dining out. However, technology won't substitute human feedback when trying recipes. In-person cooking classes can help people go from the kitchen or internet-challenged home cook to an experienced culinary innovator. Cooking classes and workshops are available in almost every city and vary in price and content. Classes focusing on keto typically help plan menus and communicate with you about safe cooking techniques and substitutions. Hosted by larger grocery stores, these classes provide you with a demonstration of the recipe and a tasting. Engaging with the chef during the class helps you learn new techniques you may not have thought of before and ask questions about ingredient specifics or substitutions. Seek support. It's been said that actions are more decisive when shared, and science backs that up. Studies show that changing your lifestyle is easier when you enlist social connections, and a solid support network considerably increases your chances of success. Consider ways your family or friends can help you adjust to low-carb living, whether simply understanding why you're doing it or helping you work through challenges. Look for support groups in your local area, in your neighborhood, your clinic, your religious or community center, your workplace, or among your circle of friends. Many people also find virtual friendships an invaluable source of support. Join in an online forum or page to ask questions, share your experience, and witness others' success. You'll see posts every day from people having breakthroughs, sharing recipe tips, and flashing before and after photos. Let us know your highs and lows, your before and afters. You may also want to browse an extensive library of low-carb and keto tools, books, and cookbooks to find something that suits you. Benefits of support groups. The keto diet has been proven effective for most people. Still, a large majority of people also rely on a support group. Support groups can belong to various apps used to log their nutrition or even local community support groups. There are several benefits to joining a support group. First, joining a support group gives you a sense of belonging and of not being alone. Community is vital. You can motivate and inspire others with your story, and you can also ask for help. Most importantly, you can receive encouragement from those on the same journey as you, those who are succeeding, and those who face the same challenges and struggles. You can find support groups on social media, chat rooms, or in your local area. Search for support groups in your area. Some clinics have their support groups. If you see a provider, ask them if they facilitate or have a local support group. If not, suggest starting one yourself. Local support groups often meet monthly at their chosen location to share stories, support each other, and find recipes and tips. Some groups do gatherings to sample different recipes. Others share ideas for cookbooks and meal planning. You can also find videos and support log entries from other keto dieters. Check it out and become a part of the growing keto community. Joining online communities. Technology has made it possible and more accessible than ever to find a community of people who are following a keto lifestyle. There is a large amount of user-generated content that prospective ketogenic dieters can browse through to their heart's content. You may also use other internet forums and social media sites so that you do not have to give all invasive personal information directly to any website before your first visit to see what it is all about. If you are struggling, where do you go for advice? You may face unpleasant symptoms such as keto flu, food cravings, and the like. Why put all of that in doubt when you can get support at times when you are at your lowest? While forums can be good resources for advice and support, hundreds of groups are out there for anyone who wants to join. If you need a sincere account, your local keto support group, forums, or websites have people with whom you can share recipes and stories. All you have to do is roll over with an internet search, ensuring you pay attention to ensuring your source of keto information is reputable. Fill out everything, go sign up, and head on over to their keto forums and enjoy everything they have to offer that you could find with other dieters who are committed to the ketogenic lifestyle. Once you are accustomed to it, join a group where you can converse with your friends and enjoy all of the tools and resources a website offers. Being a part of a community can provide you with a perspective you may have never had before. You can engage with people who have the same commitment to enhancing your life as you, and read the stories of those who have tried keto, and succeeded in accomplishing their goals. Additionally, it is good to be active in the communities you join. Ask questions and give and receive advice to get the best possible support. Dining out strategies. Dining out poses challenges for diners on any diet, including those following a keto regimen. The following strategies can be successful when dining away from home. However, check the sectional menu solutions to help you develop the best dining out strategy. If family and friends want to celebrate your birthday at a fancy restaurant, and that's not your thing, decline and ask them to grab some ice cream with you anywhere after your meal. Know your non-food options to continue participating in a meaningful social life. While sheer survival is possible without food, the maintenance and growth of human attachment and relationships are more complicated without meals within our culture. That eating is not the only way we can connect with others, and undoubtedly not the most meaningful, it remains a valid point that many value. In most restaurants, beef, fish, and chicken are keto-friendly. Just consider your proteins before looking at sauces to avoid getting swayed by poor menu choices. A good rule of thumb is avoiding breaded foods containing hidden carbs. Ask for no rice, beans, or tortillas with your Mexican food. Lettuce-wrapped burgers are a standard order. The menu will dictate how easily this section can be implemented in your own life. So consider your options beyond the menu items mentioned here. Excitement may steer you off plan, and it takes time for satiety to kick in. When ordering, I recommend looking at the meat dishes first. The steakhouse will likely be safe and easier to navigate. Tell them to go light on seasoning so they can control added sugars and avoid garlic and onion powders if those are things you avoid on your keto plan. Many high-end entrees are marked as gluten-free, but can you be sure they're sugar-free and grain-free? Many plans limit grains because of their higher carb count, so make sure your dishes go easy on rice and bread or contain none at all. Consider getting the side salad to make your entree supersized without the researching menus ahead of time. Research menus before you leave home. Doing this before you get to the restaurant can vastly reduce anxiety about eating out. In this section, we will discuss why it is beneficial to research menus in advance, how to do this if you plan on eating out, and what to look for when ordering to stay in ketosis. When you arrive at a restaurant, it can be very awkward and unpredictable if there is anything on their menu that is safe for you to eat when you have specific dietary requirements. By looking at menus, you can feel reassured that there will be something safe to eat without having anxiety about asking for something specific. By looking up menus, You can also plan what you want to eat, which is excellent if you are used to having a particular meal that you can adapt to match your requirements. You can also plan if anything else needs to be done or substituted for the meal to make it safe. By checking what it is usually served with, you can see if the meal will work efficiently, or if you need to check if things can be swapped, changed, or removed. It can also be beneficial to look at what the meal looks like so you can spot any hidden sugars, carbohydrates, or starchy carbs in the sauces, dressings, or sides. So by using the restaurant website before mealtime to check out menus, you can gain reassurance that there will be a good meal for you. You can also decide what you want to eat and what needs to be substituted, removed, or checked. By looking at a restaurant's website in advance, you can take control of mealtime and reduce anxiety. Over time, you can even increase the list of go-to restaurants in your area that offer keto-friendly items for a great social dining experience. Navigating common restaurant dishes. These popular choices are why many decide against eating out, but it gets much easier when you know what to order and how to modify it to fit your diet. In this section, we'll help guide you through many popular restaurant cuisines. Whether it's Mexican, Italian, or Thai, there are different specific little pitfalls and other potential problems to worry about. The standard menu items you might want, but are often loaded with carbs, are listed next to each cuisine. After that, we will review and give you our suggestions for the keto-friendly approach. Italian restaurants, pizza, pasta, breadsticks and garlic knots, stuffed bread, regular and fancy salads. How many owe the breadsticks? Jokes do you think can connect to people who follow the keto diet? Not as many as you feel. But how good would those jokes have been if each caption ended with the punchline word keto? Amazing, right? You'd be retelling each one. It's a shame we're more professional than that, if only by one standard deviation. Italian food isn't just famous for the that's amore factor. It's renowned for being huge, delicious, and full of heavenly food and bread. It's only sometimes the most excellent cuisine to visit when eating out on keto. Still, many beautiful dishes are easily customizable to fit the diet. Creative water infusion ideas. Water infusions, creative ideas for flavorful hydration. Hydration is crucial for keto success and overall well-being. However, some may find plain water boring and need help to drink enough. Flavor your water with the following keto-compatible options. Infused water. Enjoying tasty options to drink water throughout the day can aid in compliance and hydration efforts. Infused water can be flavorful without added sugars. Using a high-quality, food-safe, clear water bottle can also be inspiring to continue consumption and track water intake. Next time you find yourself craving flavor, don't reach for a water flavor enhancer. Try experimenting with some of these excellent water infusion ingredients. Lime plus basil, lemon plus cucumber, strawberries plus mint, mixed berries plus thyme, pineapple plus basil, citrus, berries, herbs, and spices can create flavored water infusions. Feel free to experiment with different ingredient combinations according to your palate and preferences. The possibilities are endless with water infusions, and there is a mix of sweet, sour, tangy, creamy, and spicy options. Try one of the combinations below and let your creative side guide you. Add sliced lime and a fresh basil sprig to your water glass. Could you gently muddle the herbs in the glass before serving? Add a slice of fresh cucumber and a twist of lemon. Add freshly sliced strawberries and chopped mint to your water glass. Muddle the berries and herbs together before serving. Toss a sprig of fresh thyme and a small handful of mixed berries into your water glass. Could you gently muddle and give the glass a quick stir before drinking? Finally, slice a small piece of fresh pineapple and add it to your water glass with a sprig of basil. Ensure you have muddled the herbs together first. Water and electrolytes. Infusing water with electrolytes can be an excellent option for those needing to increase their electrolyte intake during the initial transition to keto, or those focusing on their electrolyte balance. Add lemons, limes, cucumber, fresh mint, and a pinch of natural or pink Himalayan sea salt to the water for an electrolyte boost.